I feel like you're trying to be distracted at this time. There's the energy of distraction in your reality. There could have been something that happened that kind of knocked you off your center or caused you to focus in another direction. And this was just as you were gaining momentum or showing up for yourself in a new way and taking yourself more seriously. And I'm getting that the energy of distraction just kind of swept into your reality. And also bringing up I'm not going to say the whole word because I don't want this to get censored, but the files that are going around on the internet right now. It's kind of like that energy. That could also be something that you looked into, and there's a lot of fear in the collective right now. And the energy of distraction. But it's very nuanced. Like, there's a reason for you to be a little distracted, but this video is also so that you can be aware of where you may be overly distracted or where you may have came out of balance a bit. Okay, help me get the tarot deck. Okay. This card fell off the deck. Nine of Swords. That feels like there's something that's knocking you off your center. Or maybe you have felt more stressed lately, more on edge, more anxious. I just heard it's because there's a new reality coming in. I also feel like you may have called some of these distractions into your life to kind of make you look away from what you've been focusing on because it is bringing up a little bit of anxiety or fear. And the Hangman. I'm hearing pivot. I'm hearing surrender to what's going on in your life or in your reality at this time. So there is a lesson in the distraction. There is a lesson in what is happening in your life. I just heard you're being prepared for the next level. We have the King of Cups. I have the King of Cups and Five of Pentacles coming out. I'm hearing you're not lost, you're found. There's something about you needing to come back to your emotional center. Like when you're feeling off balanced, come back to your emotional center. This energy is a little scattered. You could be feeling scattered right at this time. Justice. I'm hearing you will receive justice in the realm of your finances. That could be what you're stressed about with the Five of Pentacles coming out. I feel like there's something going on in your finances or something that you feel like you don't have control over. And it's bringing up this anxiety and stress and worry. But you will receive justice in this, in what you're feeling. I'm also with justice, I'm getting that there's, again, this rebalancing that's happening. It's like Spirit wants you to learn to stay balanced even when you're off balance, or how to come back into balance quickly when you're knocked off your center, because you're going to need this skill in your next chapter. This is healing you in some way. Whatever's happening is healing you in some way. Okay, so this is an energy of the past. My sister just pulled up and it distracted me. She got loud music playing, but this is an energy of the past. Oh, I'm getting that you thought you were healing when really you may have been distracting yourself. And so you're learning how to face whatever challenges come up in your reality head on. Because maybe things that you were seeing as a distraction was really something that Spirit was trying to show you, or a lesson that Spirit wanted you to work through, or a situation that needed your attention, but you saw it as a distraction and you thought like not participating in the energy was healing you, but it was actually you just avoiding it. And this is an energy of the past that you're moving out of. Oh, snap. Okay. Literally, the Six of Cups came out for confirmation because it was just on top of the deck, but it actually came out. This has to do with you being grounded as well. We had the Tower in reverse and the King of Pentacles come out, and I really take the Tower in reverse as just a Tower moment still. An epiphany. I just heard epiphany. You allowing yourself to be distracted or to it's weird. I'm getting this like you use distraction as avoidance. What is this? Okay, there's something about you being ungrounded here. And there's an epiphany within what's happening in your reality that's about to take place. And it has to do with you healing something within you. Hold on. The Queen of Wands on the bottom of the deck. Let me split it. When I split it, there's nothing. Interesting. Queen of Wands on the bottom of the deck. Can you clarify these two cards? That one fell on the ground. Ah, okay, hold on. This has to do with your relationships. This has to do with your relationships. You could avoid, you could avoid conflict in your relationships. The Seven of Wands in reverse coming up. Yeah, you could avoid, literally confirmation as I said that, Seven of Wands came out in the reverse. You could avoid conflict in your relationships, and you thought this was you healing, but it was really you avoiding. Like you were seeing certain connections or people as distractions when really there was a lesson within that situation or within that relationship, even if it wasn't like a long-term relationship or friendship or whatever the case was. This has to do with you interacting with people. I'm picking up like a lack of confidence when it comes to asserting yourself, or like talking about your needs or setting boundaries, and so you just avoid the connections altogether or people altogether, and you think that that's you healing, but it's actually not. This is like kind of a harder message to hear. I know it's a message for me to hear. Five of Wands in reverse. Yeah. And the Two of Cups. Oh shoot. They're just making the pile explode. Okay, we had a lot of cards come out, so hold on. It's because you dealt with people. We have the King of Swords in reverse. This comes from you dealing with people that were very manipulative. And hard, like people that were hard to say no to, people that made you feel bad or guilty for saying no, or for setting boundaries, or for talking about what you need. and people that were more in their head and not connected to their heart. So they were I'm getting this cold energy. And so this made you question your worth, and if your needs were important, if you were important, and it shifted how you show up in relationships with other people. I'm hearing people make the world go round. The key to you moving, or the key to you moving, you're gonna be moving. The key to you creating lasting friendships, we have the Three of Cups, the Sun, and the Two of Swords. The key to you creating or calling in supportive relationships in your life is to recognize that you deserve to be happy and you deserve to have your needs met. And it's recognizing that you are capable of making decisions even when you're afraid to, or you're confused, or you're not sure if you're making the right decision. You're capable of being in healthy relationships with people. And I'm getting that because you don't really know how to navigate that, it can feel really scary for you. But that is part of the lesson here. So there could be someone in your reality that's maybe distracting you, or, hold on, let me tap into this energy, because let me tap into this. Yeah, there could be someone in your reality that is serving a purpose when it comes to you recognizing this, recognizing how you show up, how maybe you bend yourself to be in relationship with people. You could resonate with being more of a people pleaser. And this is a cycle that you're trying to step out of. You deserve to get your needs met. You deserve someone that sees you. You deserve someone that listens to you and hears you. And you are capable of being in healthy relationships. You are capable of handling conflict. That's also what I'm getting. I think it's like you're afraid of conflict, or you may have been in the past. I'm really getting that you're in this in-between energy, like you're navigating how you showed up in relationships in the past and how you're wanting to show up now. And this goes hand in hand with your finances in some way. You could want to take your career path in a direction to where you would have to work with more people, or you would have to talk to people more, or you would have to navigate relationships with people in some way. You could be getting a job opportunity to where that is what you're doing. And so you're having to learn these lessons now so that you're able to handle this in the future. And you're able to navigate relationships more confidently. Because ultimately, like, you're capable. It's just about you being confident in how you view your relationships and how you view yourself inside of those relationships. Okay, what advice do you have? What advice do you have for this collective? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. We have Lovers on the top of the deck. I'm hearing trust yourself. It's all about self-trust. You don't want me to take this card, okay. Oh, okay. I'm hearing trust yourself and recognize that you don't have to carry the burdens of other people. You don't have to carry the burdens of other people and how they perceive you, how they react to you. Even if I'm even getting this energy of inconvenience, even if you set a boundary that's inconvenient, or you say no and it's inconvenient, it's about you trusting that you doing what you need for you. It sets you up for success, and it's not something that you're going to be punished for. Because I think that might be something that you struggle with, is feeling like you're going to be punished, or that there's going to be an ongoing conflict, or people are going to be mad at you or not like you if you set boundaries or assert yourself more. And Spirit is saying this is about you unloading that, and knowing that when you are operating from a space of self-love and high self-worth and knowing yourself, you can't go wrong. And then your relationships will flourish because people will be showing up in a way that meets you where you at and respects you. And so then you're no longer carrying those burdens on your back. You're no longer carrying other people's perceptions of you, other people's like how people perceive you. And yeah, let's get one more card. The Magician, and then the Knight of Pentacles. This is about your power returning back to you, is what I'm getting with the Magician. This is about you recognizing your own power and staying centered within your own truth and not wavering. And this is a skill that you're developing at this time, especially when it comes to how you interact with people. They're really loud. Hope you guys can hear them. I was kind of listening to what she said because I take everything as a sign. And maybe it's not a sign because I just went blank. I forgot what she just said. But she said something like, you should know me by now or something. Maybe there are people that expect a certain version of you. Or they expect you to be a certain way, but you're outgrowing that version of you and you're stepping more into your power. So this could be the way that you're about to show up in relationship could be new for people. And Spirit is saying be mindful of that and recognize that everybody might not like the new version of you. Some people might feel taken back by, I'm hearing like your self-authority, your self-assuredness. And when you show up in this way, if people don't like it or they leave your life, then just know that those connections weren't aligned with you. But this is about you coming out of a space of fear when it comes to relationships and when it comes to interacting with people. And recognizing that your self-worth, your value does not diminish in through the eyes of someone else, like how someone is perceiving you, or how someone digest how you're showing up with them. That's not your burden to carry anymore. This is about you showing up for yourself and advocating for your needs. And that is, she just heard there ain't no excuse. So we're going to close on the reading here. I love you and I hope this resonated. See you in the next message.